Today I'm going to show you very quickly how to set up your courses. You can find your courses either going by clicking on Courses tab or probably on Homepage. It depends on the setup of your site. I'm not a faculty, so I'm not listed here as a professor, but you will probably be listed as a professor in your course. So the course that we're going to be working on is called Sample Course. That's my course. So I'm just going to click on it, and this is my course. So there are different settings here. Now, in order to set up my course, I'm going to go to Settings. It's located under Administration tab. And now this is the place where you do all of the general settings for your course. Category. You're not going to be touching category because I am an administrator of the site. That's why I have many different categories, but categories usually should be already set for your course. You're also not going to be using full name and short name. It's going to come directly from Atlas, and you don't need to worry about the course ID number. In the summary, you can provide a brief summary of your course. You can write here whatever you need to, so the students can have a little, brief description of it. But this is not a mandatory activity here. Now, format. Format is an important thing for you. After you thought through the way you're going to structure your course. In Learn, you got information that your teaching preferences, the learning styles of your students, your course objectives, the learning pyramid. Those are the things that are going to determine the format of your course. So you can have a weekly format, topics, and probably the social format. These are three formats I would recommend. Topics is going to be more structured like our course, where I just structured by modules as opposed to weeks. And social format is going to be more like a forum type of course. So you need to make a decision. This is your decision as a teacher, what format is the best. Many people use weekly format, which is fine. I'm going to leave it like that. And then you're going to identify here the number of weeks or topics that is going to be shown. And you can have from one, for those of you who just want to concentrate on one week, if your students log in and they only see 1 week, or maybe 5 weeks, or maybe 10. For my course, I came up with 10 because I know we're going to have 10 modules. And then I had hidden modules that I wrote in 11 and 12, but I set the course on 10. So whatever I did in the topics for 11 and 12, you could not see it. So this is again your choice. Now, course start date. You really do not need to worry about this that much. I think it's going to be already set up for you, but just to double check that we're correct, March 4th is today's day, so I want this course to be available today. And if I don't want it to be available till, for next several weeks, I just started, I don't know, March 20th, if that's what I decide. Now, hidden sections. You're going to have hidden sections there if you decide so. And you can either show them in collapsed form or show them in completely invisible. So this is for your students. You need to make a decision which one is more important. I really don't think this is such a big issue, so this is really your call. By the way, anytime you forget what each of these settings mean, you just click on the question mark and it's gonna get you to the description. So course hidden sections, it explains what this is. Okay, so news items to show. This is for your forum news. So again, if you click here, there are going to be like special forum news or weekly or topic news, whatever you decide. If that's what you're going to use, you can again choose the number of this news. Let's set it for 3. I don't want it to be overpopulated. Show grade book to students. You can also choose yes or no. That's your preference as a teacher. Show activity reports. You can again check yes or no. if you want to see the users activity reports or not there. Now, maximum upload size, we are limited with 50 megabytes, and that's good because we really don't want to create monster courses. So let's just keep it like this. And this course, meta course for right now, say no. Enrollments, you really do not need to worry about this setting at all. So enrollment expiry notifications, you don't need to worry about this either. Groups, this is something that is important. You can organize your course either by groups, for separate groups of students, or no groups. For the purposes of today, let's just say no groups. So all students are going to be treated as an individual. And here, if you need to force the groups, if you set it as a group, you can force it yes or no. Availability. This is something that you will not worry about. This is your Moodle admin at your center will worry about. But just for you to know, this course is available to students means that the students can enter the course. The course is unavailable means that the students cannot. So while you're working on your course, it's automatically going to be not available to students. Okay, this is the default. But when you're done, you're going to talk to your Moodle admin and they're going to switch this setting. Now, you can also create a guest access. You can either allow guests in or allow guests without key, anybody, or I would recommend allow guests who have the key. Maybe you will want to share your course with your colleagues and want them to kind of browse through and see what you're doing, but you want to limit these people. You don't want just the whole world to enter your course. So if I were you, I would say allow guests who have key and come up with the password. I don't know. Moodle. That's the password. I mean, that's my password. You create a better one. Okay. Now language, here you can, again, you probably need to talk to your Moodle admin if you use any different languages other than English, and this is the place where you can use that. And role renaming, you are not going to be using this. Please don't use this. This is not where you assign roles to the students or whoever, guests in your course. This is not the place. So if I'm gonna write something here, administrator, this is just gonna make this role be associated with this name. Okay, I don't know, the administrator, the boss. Okay, and then anywhere you see instead of administrator is gonna say the boss, but this is not the place where you assign roles. Then you're just gonna do save changes and let's see. Okay, so we identified 10 modules. They're right here. They're not even modules, they're weeks because that's our weekly format. And voila, you're ready to move on.